A number of people I've seen have expressed disappointment with the American voters. After voting in a candidate with a clear change agenda, a lot of Americans have proceeded to vote in a piece of legislation that will effectively make gay marriage impossible for the foreseeable future. The legislation under proposal was to define marriage as specifically a union between a man and a woman. Now, the fact that this has been voted in is of course an indication of a still very present conservative underlying outlook on life. That's undeniable. But I think an awful lot of the problem is also caused simply by using the word marriage. And I think what's going on is that in a legal context, the word marriage is like this bloated corpse infested with religious maggots. That's the only way I can describe it. What's going on is the moment you use the word marriage, in a religious person's mind, all sorts of connotations come to the fore. Say, for example, you're a Catholic, you immediately think about a holy union between a man and a woman, a sacrament they share, endorsed by a priest in the context of a church blessed by God, that sort of thing. And it's specifically meant to be according to scripture between a man and a woman. And even though intellectually they understand that there is to be a separation between church and state, the fact that the same word is being used to, on the one hand, denote a legal term, a legal situation, and on the other hand, something religious, is causing all sorts of confusion in people's minds. And people are simply unable to separate the two different meanings of the word. So when they then go to vote about something to do with marriage in a legal context, they cannot keep their religious beliefs about marriage out of the equation. And that is the cause of this problem. That is the root cause of this problem. And the only solution I can see that will solve this problem is a very drastic one. It starts with one very simple step. Take your law books, take your legislation, go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and wherever you see the word marriage, simply replace it with something else. Use a secular, non-religious term and just replace one word with another. Let's, for example, say you use the term civil union. Basically, that means that in a legal sense, nothing changes whatsoever. It's just that where people were legally married before, they are now legally in a civil union. But the benefits, the perks, the obligations and the rights that come with all that do not change at all. But then, watch what happens. If you then go and propose to extend civil unions to include civil unions between same-sex couples. Now, how can somebody have a problem with extending basic civil rights that are currently available to heterosexual couples to same-sex couples, if they are fully aware that all we're talking about here is rights, obligations and rights in a civil context? That nasty, nasty M word has been removed from the equation, and people will be able to think straight about this matter. And you will see that it will become much less of a problem. So take this festering, rotting, putrid, useless word and give it back to the religious, because in a legal, secular context, it's useless. Give it back to the religious to do with as they please. You want to have rights? Do you want to enjoy benefits that come with engaging in this civil union with another person? Go to your town hall and get your civil union registered. Do you want to be married? Go to your local witch doctor, and whatever ritual they want to engage in, enjoy that ritual, and after that you can call yourself married if you so wish. But leave society out of it. Leave the law out of it, and stop imposing your religious beliefs on people who do not want to share them.